You got no cause to hurt me.
No. But I gave my word.
You gave your word?
To your husband.
That don't make sense. You gave your word to my husband to kill me?
Your husband had the opportunity to save you. Instead, he used you to try to save himself.
Not like that. Not like you say. You don't have to do this.
People always say the same thing.
What do they say?
They say, you don't have to do this.
You don't.
Okay. This is the best I can do. Call it.
I knowed you was crazy when I saw you sitting there. I knowed exactly what was in store for me.
Call it.
No. I ain't gonna call it.
Call it.
The coin don't have no say. It's just you.
I got here the same way the coin did.
5 years ago, the world made a series of the most magnificent promises. And we have determined to use this conference seriously to indent the most extreme curses of poverty in the world today. We shall not let them out of our sights, even if we may not yet have the power to fulfill them all.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true.
Ah, I'm sorry, madam, but heckling isn't really a tradition at these gatherings.
What are the traditions then? Well-crafted compromise and just sort of ignoring the poor?
Perhaps we can talk about this later?
I doubt it. I imagine I'll be thrown out later, so it's probably got to be now. I don't know how much the rest of you ladies know about what's going on, but my friend here tells me that while we're eating, 100 million children are nearly starving. There's just millions of kids who'd kill for the amount of food that fat old me left in the side of my plate. Children who are then so weak they'll die if a mosquito bites them. And so they do die. 1 every 3 seconds. There they go. And another one. Anyone who has kids knows that every mother and father in Africa must love their children as much as they do. And to watch your kids die, to watch them die, and then to die yourself in trying to protect them, that's not right. And tomorrow, 8 of the men sitting round this table actually have the ability to sort this out by making a few great decisions. And if they don't, someday, someone else will. And they'll look back on us lot and say, people were actually dying in their millions unnecessarily in front of you, on your TV screens. What were you thinking? You knew what to do to stop it happening, and you didn't do those things. Shame on you. So that's what you have to do tomorrow. Be great instead of being ashamed. It can't be impossible. It must be possible.
As I was saying before I was so cogently interrupted.
But I'm not Christopher Robin, really. I'm Billy Moon.
That's right.
And you don't have to share me with anybody.
Except Mummy.
Yes, but that's only a little bit.
Christopher Robin said that the nanny was always a part of me. And, you know, I think you could say she saved him because she was the constant, supportive, loving presence in his life through it all.
If she hadn't been around, he would have been in a much worse place. So she was paid to fulfill this position in his life, and luckily it was in his heart as well.
Are people going to look at us new, like they look at Winnie the Bear in the zoo?
No, Moon. I don't think they are, because we are going to go in disguise.
She's just so genuine, so sweet. She's definitely the voice of reason. She can kind of vocalize the things the audience are wondering or hoping someone will say. So she's so appreciated in every scene that she's got some brilliant, brilliant lines.
He has to know he's important to someone, that someone cares about him.
Yes. I gave birth to him. He nearly killed me.
With respect, Ma'am, a cow can give birth.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbroch, and I'll be shooting for my own hand. Oh, all right. You can have my desserts for 2-3 weeks. Okay, fine. Here. I'll be back soon. Go on and help yourself to anything you want as a reward.
You are modest and strange and beautiful and funny.
Does that make me weird?
No, just different.
Life is messy. There's nothing we can do to control anything.
Where's dinner? I slave all day for this family. What's wrong with you?
When you complete a puzzle, you know that you have made all the right choices.
All right, puzzlers, on my count. 3, 2, 1.
You gotta tell me everything.
I don't have to tell you anything.
It's the best thing I've ever done.
Faith, ambition, love. What other pursuits can give you that kind of perfection?
To getting all the wrong pieces right.
Old Rumpus Associates?
It's a holding company, incorporated in New Jersey.
Funds from an out-of-state bank will take longer to clear. And considering the unusual nature of the settlement, I'd like to make sure the money's in place first.
No.
I'm sorry?
I said no. This is the deal. The only deal.
In order to protect my client's interests...
Give me that.
We appreciate your discretion in this rather unfortunate incident.
You're right where you belong, aren't you?
Perhaps I am.